said, guys, it really boils down to this. It just boils down to, are you willing to take in what you're being given? And once you learn what's being given, are you willing to execute it? That's what you have to ask yourself. What makes a person great? The reason why the Boston Celtics won 16 titles they won as an organization, they didn't always have the best players. But they worked on themselves and knew their roles. And they was willing to execute. At any given time, any situation, whatever odds are against me, I can execute and be effective. That's the same thing with when you're seeking employment. Once again, you have an opportunity right now. But it's on you to go through the necessary steps to get in front of that opportunity and seize it. Yeah, we can see you tomorrow. We can see you Friday. But are you sure you will pass it? Are you sure that you will pass that interview? Because if you're not, then you won't. If you're not, you won't. Understood? Grooming is very important, people. You have to be groomed when you go in these interviews. You have to be lined up. And since I have men in the room, I'll just focus on the guys. You got to be lined up. You got to be crispy. You got to be groomed. Hair got to be cut neat. Has to have a nice lineup. If you have tattoos, they need to be covered up. If you have some on the neck, you need a high collar shirt. Keep it presidential. Why do I say presidential? It's because it's simple. When you see Barack, what does he have on? Suit. A navy or a black suit. White shirt, solid tie. Now every president does that, if you notice. They all wear the same. It's not necessarily the same suit. They may have 200 black suits, but they keep it simple. Presidential. Why? It's hard to argue that. It's hard for an employer to say he looks like a stone cold fool when you have on black or navy. Make sure your breath is tight. It's offensive when your breath has an odor and you're talking to an interviewer. That's offensive to them. It's uncomfortable because he has to deal with it. So make sure, yeah, you brush your teeth, but you're on your way. Chew gum until you get there. Pop a peppermint in. But don't pop it in while you're sitting down in the interview. It should have already been in and dissolved by then. That way your breath is fresh. Grooming is very important. Don't put on too much cologne. It's offensive. You should do 2 pumps, bam, bam, gentle, on the neck, and keep it moving. Simply because you go in there loud, it's a distraction. Hey, this boy smell like old English.
And you're going to be working around food.
And you're going to be working around food. So I can't have you smelling with the stench of cologne over the food. You have to know all this. This is about staying prepared. This is about understanding what's in front of you. This is about seizing that moment. This is about understanding the importance of getting this job. And if I don't follow these steps, I won't get it. Because you won't. Alright? Fingernails. Manicure. If you don't get a manicure, get them clean. Mom, can you clean my nails for me tonight while I got to interview in the morning? Make sure they clean. I don't want to look at your hands and they're dirty. You're dealing with food. If you come into an interview and your hands are filthy, then I know you come to work with them filthy. So now we're serving filthy food. Can't have it. Grooming is essential for what you're for when it comes to an interview process. Grooming is very important. Right? Good stuff? No jewelry. Unless you're married. You're not. You'll need to wear a ring on. No chains. I had a client who came to me. I was screening him for an interview. And he had a suit and everything on, but you know where he killed himself at? He had 2 chains around him. He had 2 chains around him. I don't need to see your jewelry in the interview. Watch, bracelet, that's it. Watch, bracelet, that's it. No earrings. Never wear earrings to an interview. Ever. Ever, 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 ever wear an earring to an interview. You laugh, you must have done it before. You done it before? Don't ever wear an earring to an interview. It's unprofessional. Extremely unprofessional. Now what you do outside of that, no one can judge you on. But if you're in front of an interviewer, an employer, with an earring in your ear, you're a dead duck. You're a dead duck. Okay? Good stuff? Good stuff.
We can wrap it up.
Yeah.
One thing I really want you guys to focus on, only because I'm honest and I want you to get this. The struggle seems to be